Hello, friends. This is Coach Cooper with CAPCOsports, the championship academy for players, coaches, and officials. We're back in the coach's office for Thoughts on Thursday. This week's thought pertains to training. When should you do it, and how often should you do it? Well, today's athlete who is excelling in their particular sport is training year-round. They're doing training in a number of different ways. They're sport-specific and or participating in multiple sports. And for the youth athlete, high school athlete age, we certainly recommend participating in multiple sports. There's a lot of benefits to that. There are critics of year-round training, particularly in-season training. And that criticism usually comes from those who are in the industry but are only doing it part-time, doing it seasonally, before they move on to other ventures in their life. If done right, the way we do it at CAPCOsports, then year-round training absolutely should be done for that athlete who wants to excel. Now, doing it right is a key and critical component of it. I had the good fortune to be on the Morris Sussex Sports podcast earlier this week. And one other person who was on that podcast with me, in addition to the host, George Muha, was Will Hilton. Will is a professional physical therapist in Madison, New Jersey. And he was talking briefly about what not to do in season, when you're in season for your sport. And what he brought up was make sure that your plyometric exercises are not going to lead to injury. The plyometric exercises you typically are doing during the course of a normal practice, in his opinion, are sufficient. Additional ones, perhaps not, because you don't need to put that additional stress and strain on the body, which potentially could cause an injury. At CAPCOsports, we do train year-round. We do train multiple sports. And we do know how to dial it up and dial it down during the season. During the season, you particularly want to work on a couple of things that need to be improved upon based on prior performance for a particular game. So we can focus on individual things to help each athlete get better. So, coaches, this question is for you. Are you taking into consideration what you're doing in season to make sure your athletes stay healthy? I'm sure you are, but I'm just asking you to take a review, take stock, take mental inventory, review your practice plans, make sure you're doing the best that you can to keep those athletes injury-free on the field. If you have any questions about that, consult your healthcare team, physical therapist, school athletic trainer, chiropractor, orthopedist, and perhaps even your primary care physicians. Those are the people who have knowledge, who are trained in this, and can help you excel. For training, please reach out to us at CAPCOsports.com. Thanks for listening. Take care, folks.